Hello, and I would like to welcome you all to the virtual 2021 Youth Art Month exhibit. My name is Matt Young, President of the Ohio Art Education Association. I currently teach at Pickerington Central High School, and this is my 26th year of teaching. This year's theme is Art Connects Us All. As a famous old-time artist that you may have to look up on the internet, Bob Ross once said, "Mix up a little more dark color here, and then you can put a little shadow over there. See how you can move things around on the canvas. You have unlimited power on this, and you can literally move mountains." Well, this exhibit shows what wonderful things our youth can do, and all the people that they can move and bring together. When they come together to create art, we can all move mountains. Now, speaking of connecting, especially these days, I follow a lot of my former students on social media, and I like to see what they're up to. The other day, I was watching the Justice League on the Cartoon Network and saw that one of my former students' name was on the list of animators. You know, the people that draw the show. I was so proud at that moment. It seems like just a few years ago, which in actuality is 8 years ago, but I'm getting old and they're all starting to blend together. That Alex was a freshman in my foundation's art class, and she was just really making a cool graffiti sculpture. Now, was she better creatively than most of my students? Sure, but not by much. What set Alex apart was the fact that she was always willing to try anything and that she worked at it even if things didn't go right. Also in that class was Toby. Now, Toby wanted to be in the circus, and I have to say that that one was a first for me, a student studying acrobatics and trying to get into the circus. But Toby had stumbled into an art class one day and got caught up in the creativity around him, and now he was in advanced in AP art with Alex and debating on whether to go into the circus or to start art as a career. Well, Toby eventually chose to go to art college, and now he owns his own tiny home company that makes homes out of used shipping containers. Now, I am proud to say that I helped him build his first shipping containers, and currently he is working on creating a community of shipping containers homes. And if you're ever around the city of Columbus, there are some already up in projects all around the city as parks and theaters and art galleries. Finally, there was Austin, and he was a quiet student who studied dance, but he loved fashion. He would often draw the students in class and work on their outfits secretly without anyone knowing. Once he even turned in a homework where he drew me and then offered me a few suggestions to my wardrobe, which desperately needed some help at the time. Now Austin is a budding fashion designer who uses dance as his inspiration. So, why am I telling you these things? Well, that this year's class, my AP class, seems to stand out to me, not for their individual successes or, of course, their struggles, but it is with their interaction with each other and their influence on the other students that they see in school, the younger students, that impresses me the most. Through this trying time of COVID, they have still continued to build a community of artists and creativity at my high school that my students today look up to. They have all set an expectation that art is valued and an integral part of our school. So you, young artists, are the next in line of creative students that can make a change in your school. Art is just not a painting on the canvas or a drawing on a sheet of paper. Art is anything that expresses your vision. You could be a video game designer, you can make Halloween costumes, or maybe you're designing the next flying car. And that is scary because I actually just attended the Savannah College of Art and Design, and yes, Uber is working on flying cars. But all of those things need creative people like you to think them up and make them happen. So, what can you do creatively in your life? Parents and family that are watching this, thank you for supporting quality art education. By you just viewing this exhibit shows not only your support for your students, but your commitment to the arts. And congratulations again to all the student artists who are in the show. You have creativity, critical thinking, good communication and collaboration skills, and are ready for the 21st century skills that businesses are looking for. And you should be proud of what you guys have created. I want to thank the YAM and Ypae committees for all of their hard works in putting on this show and for all of the events in the month of March. I would like to thank the Oaea Foundation for sponsoring it, our regional teams for putting up some live shows around the state. So if you have a chance to go check those out, that would be great. And the communications team, which have been a huge part for getting all of this work up for you guys to view virtually. To close, I would like to give you another Bob Ross quote. Yes, one of my favorite artists, as you can tell. And feel free to look it up when I'm done. Let's build a happy little cloud here and some happy trees over there. We don't make mistakes, we just have happy accidents. So don't be afraid to have some happy trees here and there and create some happy clouds all along the way, because you will create some happy accidents. Here's to happy accident creating, and thank you for your time.